Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Gloomhaven, the Guildmaster Campaign. I am not joined by anybody today, but that's alright. I'm looking forward to a solo mission here tonight, and we'll be jumping into the Tinkerer's quest here. We're going to take on some night demons, and we need to allow these sun demons to stay alive. I don't know if they're on our team necessarily, or if we just need to stay out of their way and make sure that they can stay alive. But we do need to keep sun demons alive, all of them. If one dies, we lose. The Tinkerer is exhausted, we lose. But something cool about this mission is that all heroes will gain +1 attack, and heroes have a permanent +1 shield. Now, I know somebody had said a couple times before, and I'm glad that they're reminding me, so this is great, but what I've done is I've removed the +1 to the shield for cautious advance, and I've added it to defensive stance. I have said this more than one occasion that I wanted to do it, and I forgot, and then I forgot again, and then I altogether forgot. So I'm glad that that somebody's out there watching out for me. I'm considering on whether or not I should keep this at this point, because from the beginning now, particularly for this scenario, right? I'm probably going to do this pretty quickly. It depends on if we have to continue moving, but it says survive for 10 more rounds. Well, 10 rounds. So I assume we don't need to move all that much. So, since we don't need the movement, we can kind of put ourselves in a good position and allow the night demons to come to us. So we don't necessarily need this because we already have +1 shield permanently. So this is going to give us +3 shield. Pretty huge. We don't really need a 4th shield. So I think I've pretty much said all the good reasons why I'm not going to take this card. Strengthen all. So still, like, this could be a great one to take instead. This way we can be strengthening our allies, our adjacent allies, and if those sun demons are on our team, then they're going to be strengthened. And I'm now realizing that they're actually always strengthened. So that's redundant. We could actually, this one would be the one to bring in. Daybreak. There we go. So we can consume darkness once they bring it in and change it into light. We'll be muddling them, but we also have this move 2 and bless that we can use on the Mindthief or the Tinkerer. This is the Tinkerer's, so that's why I have to bring the Tinkerer along, but I'm excited to play as him again. And I'm bringing in the Mindthief because I figured, you know, they're all level 5. Let's see how well this works. These 3 work together. The Mindthief doesn't consume darkness at the moment, I don't think, but she does, you know, bring in ice and can use ice to stun quite a bit. So both of them controlling with a lot of stuns and muddles and other effects. And then the Tinkerer can stun and do other muddling and other effects as well. So both of them together, we should be able to do pretty well to save these sun demons. And then the Sunkeeper doing her best to keep light at full or waning, or using it as much as possible as well. They can kind of set each other up, which will be pretty cool. I think this looks like a fun idea. Before we go into that, going to the trainer, we have journey there and back again. reach Wildspire. We're getting 100 gold for this, and then another enhancement slot. We can't use these as fast as they're giving them to us. So, but this I probably will spend this 100 on an enhancement before we take off. Well done, all the towns on the Barren Coast, the Eastern Forest, the Badlands, and up to the Great North Forest have been connected. The first chapter of our guild's history is complete. Really? It seems the villages of the realm have banded together to reward us with a nice pile of gold coins. So, okay, chapter 1 is complete. Does that... I don't know what that means for chapter 2 or 3 or 4. It just says that those are complete as well, but... yeah, I mean, we have 8 out of 8. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, to make of it. So we'll see if something else pops up out of that. Quartermaster has reached level 2. So he'll be gaining a perk point and also be starting his personal quests, which is popping up right there, actually. Quartermaster has heard from an old colleague in Demon's Gate that one of their city guard equipment stockpiles inside the central vault has been raided. How much did they take? Some of that equipment is worth a fortune. Pretty much everything. Enough to outfit a small army. The quartermaster has been tasked by Demon's Gate to investigate. We should head straight there, but the vault's guards were slaughtered, and it appears the thief stole their vault key too. I heard Lowtown has a spare key for the vault. We can head there. Okay. Well, we're not doing that right away. And okay. I think we're all set. But I'm going to check out some potential enhancements. And I'll let you know if I find something. Well, I found a pretty interesting one, actually, and I'm excited to check it out. Something that I've never thought of or used, and it makes an okay card pretty fun, actually. But before I show it to you, let's step through the motions for these perks. You thought I was gonna forget about the perks, probably. I was pretty close. I won't lie. Let's go for technique for the Mindthief. Adding a couple more +1 rolling modifiers is going to go pretty well. I could also go for this, but I think I'd like to add a couple more of these. If we can... Did I just cancel it? I did. We can pull a couple of them and then a +2. We already have a bunch of those, or ×2. You know, this is going to be pretty nice. Now over to the Tinkerer. This one might be a little bit harder. I don't know if I had brought this up in a previous episode, but I've been following along, and of course I backed Frosthaven, the Frosthaven Kickstarter board game, and what they're doing, what they're planning with these perks is really, really cool. Now, I know one of the, well, not personally, but one of the guys' mandatory quest. He's a big guy in the community of Gloomhaven. If you haven't heard of him, I'd be pretty surprised. But he's one of the guys, and I'm forgetting the other one. But it's another mod from the Reddit of Gloomhaven Reddit subreddit. And anyway, it's those two, probably maybe some other guys as well, but at least those two with Isaac, working on kind of revamping how the perk points work, because adding 2 +1s is not very exciting. Replacing one with another, that one I can get behind, but the removing 2 or adding 2, they're not very exciting, right? So this one's a little bit better. Add a +1 with wound. That I can stick with. The rolling modifiers I'm okay with as well, because they're also changing. Well, there's a lot that's changing. I won't get too deep into this. I'm gonna take lacerate, but one thing they are changing is how advantage and disadvantage works. because at the moment, the way that it's written is if you pull a rolling modifier and anything else except a rolling modifier, of course, then it doesn't take the rolling modifier, it takes the other thing. All right? That's on a disadvantage. An advantage, it takes the rolling modifier and the other card and just adds them together. So with advantage, you have a chance of pulling this null, the times 0, with a rolling modifier, and in that case, it destroys or it discards the rolling modifier and takes that. I'm okay with it. You know, people get very angry about this, but if you've played XCOM, if you've played these other video games, 95% chance you can still miss. All right? Even if you have advantage, if you've played D&D and you have advantage, there's a chance you roll 2 1s and you fail. All right? So I'm okay with it. The chances are very low, and everybody seems to be very scared or disappointed with that, and they house rule it. And believe me, I'm guilty of that too. I've house ruled it a few times, but in the end, I think the way that it works is completely fine. People will probably hate that, but honestly, if the chances of it happening are the same chances of pulling this, okay? So it's always going to be this or this. I mean, any other card, of course, but the chances of pulling the null is the same chance of pulling the times 2, okay? With advantage by pulling a rolling modifier. You know, it's 1 out of n being the rest of the cards in your modifier deck. But so to me, it's fine. It's fine the way it is. But I'm okay with it taking a rethinking. You know, somebody going in and deciding this system might be better. I'm just hoping that there's ways that you can still get screwed with advantage. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, I think I took it. We're all done here. And I'm going to just jump in and you're going to see the card that I enhanced. I spent 150 on it, so it's going to be a pretty interesting one. So, discover an old well at the side of the road. Some folks believe that dropping some coins in will grant you good luck. Sure. As soon as the coins slip through your fingers, you feel as if a great burden has been lifted from your shoulders. Feeling blessed, you journey on. So, I assume we're blessed? Cool. 10 gold for everybody being blessed is actually pretty nice, because typically you need to go to the it's like the temple or the church of the great oak or something like that, and you pay 10 gold and only you get 2 blessings or blesses. So 10 for everyone to get 1. Great. Takes a number of days to set up the lab the way you want it, and to prepare magical defenses against the demons themselves. Late in the day, you begin the ritual, deciding at first to try and summon a single sun demon. As you intone the words on the page, a portal opens and a sun demon flies through. You go to close the portal, but something goes wrong, and as it shuts down, a number of darker portals open in different places around the room. So you messed up, Tinkerer. Well, let's go. Right, we need to keep all of the sun demons alive. We need to keep the Tinkerer alive. We get +1 attack and shield. Something seems different about this sun demon. It is aggressive toward the night demons. Perhaps we can communicate with it? So there's only one. Okay, it still seems to be aggressive towards us. So try and keep the night demons off of it. Infusing light should help it stay alive. I should be able to close these portals in a short time. Keep it alive until then. Why do we have to keep that one alive? I wonder if more will come in or if they're just night demons. Looks like just night demons for now. Okay, so it is neutral. It's not friendly, so we can't heal it. All we can do is hope that when we infuse light into the room, that it uses it to heal itself. I'm pretty sure I've played this one, and I remember not liking it too much because every time we put light into the room, it wasn't using the heal, and anytime there was light, or there wasn't light, it wanted to use it for healing. And anyway, what we can do is maybe go early, try to go earlier than the Sun Demon. That way we are the targets more than the Sun Demon is a target. And maybe we can find a way to keep it alive by making ourselves the target instead. It does have a lot of health. And then of course it has that shield, so it will kind of help a little bit. But alright, well, round one, fight. Okay, well, I think I've got a good system here for the start of this round. First up is the, well, I hope first up is the Tinkerer with Net Shooter and Hook Gun. What we're going to do is pull... I'm going to figure out which... I guess I'm going to pull this one in. Alright, so this one's going to get pulled into here, and then Net Shooter, I'm just going to... I guess I was pulling Net Shooter because I wanted to immobilize, but I also wanted to go before 20. So this way I'll be able to immobilize it and then kind of step away. I don't know if that's not gonna do anything, of course, but something fun to do anyway. Then next up is the Sunkeeper. This will keep all attacks targeting you and any ally within range 4 of you gain disadvantage this round. So if anybody does attack, maybe just one is going to attack, they'll be attacking at disadvantage. And then Holy Strike will be able to stun the one that's standing right next to us. And then going late, there might be a little skirmish here, but basically I'm going later so that I can use Feedback Loop to hit the enemy here, that Night Demon, and Perverse Edge to stun another Night Demon for the next round. I know that it would be ideal to have things stunned now, but I think stunning for next round is just as good anyway. That will also bring in Ice for the Mindthief for next round, which, you know, we can use Frigid Apparition again to stun another enemy. Maybe, perhaps that one. Let's see what they're doing. And they're going early. Okay. It's not bad necessarily. I just was hoping that I'd be able to stun them so that they're not hitting us, but okay. Anyway, let's see what they do. Okay, good. We'll use the chainmail first. And once the chainmail is all the way through, we'll start using that tower shield. Great. And now they're going to start attacking. Good. I mean, that's not so good, but... Now, are they able to heal? They are not able to heal. That's okay. Okay. I'm wondering now if I should bring this one over here. I think that might be the better idea, right? Because you can already attack there. So we'll bring this one in. Super. +1/+1, that's nice. We're going to bring it all the way into here. Yep. And then, I mean, immobilize, sure, but it's... Well, actually, this might work out in our favor now, because we could stun these guys instead. And this one will be immobilized for the next round. Let's just move behind. Get behind Mist Tank there. Actually, let's keep going. There's some good things that the Tinker has, like... do something like this, for instance. Do something and then move away. So I think there's like a muddle in there somewhere. We can do something like that. So let's start up here. And he also has leather armor anyway, so it would muddle if he did get attacked. As for you, let's definitely stun this one. Let's go for the jagged sword so that we can let's use it quickly so we can get it back. But we want this one to be taking extra damage anyway, so stunning and wounding will be nice. So we did 1 damage to it. This remote spider is actually very enticing right now. I say we go for it. I probably should have done it first, right? That would be the ideal thing to do. And it doesn't really matter about this because this guy, or this demon, is already bringing in sun, so I don't really need to do this. Of course, yeah, I mean, I don't need to do it, but do I want to move away is the other option. I could do something, actually, I could do something like this. I don't know if I like that too much, but I could do it. And by doing that, we're kind of... because we have a night demon coming into here and over there too, so we kind of want to get in positions so that they attack us and not that. But I don't think that I necessarily need to do that. This one I'm more worried about, but we'll just skip the movement. Perfect. Great, good hit. And now, so we can actually target because it's neutral, so we could target it. Not that that's a good idea, of course, but let's attack over here, I think, because I'll be able to use this against this one. Yeah. Fantastic. We're getting some good pulls here. I don't want to get too excited, but let's go for this one. Yep. That's why I don't want to get too excited. We're going to be pulling at disadvantage this entire time because we need to be attacking the night demons. So, alright. Well, we have more shield coming for the Mindthief. We'll certainly have some more shields coming for the Sunkeeper soon. That'll be pretty good. Alright. So, round 2, this is the tricky part here, and I'm remembering this, or something similar to this. They are all going to be attacking that, right? We don't want that to be the target of all of these attacks. So we need to, we need to get rid of these quickly, and we're doing a pretty good job. But we need to also make sure that, the Sun Demon is not attacking us. We want it to be attacking them. And also that we are more the target than this is. We can let it be a target from time to time, but if they pull like a ×2, that could be pretty rough, right? Well, we do have sun, or we have light, and we have ice, so we have some more stuns coming. We can... These are already stunned. That's awesome. So we just have to figure out a way of controlling them. As well as, I mean, if this stays right here, perfect. Then it can just continue to hit here and we can put some space between us. That's great. Okay. Well, round 2. Alright, first up is the Mindthief. I wanted to go as early as possible, but I think 11 might be early enough. And this is more of like a backup if I really need it. Because what I'm going to do is Silent Scream, move 3, but I can do a +3 to that, and then push 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push, push. Well, push 1, 2, and then it's dead, right? I guess I can go push 3, but this way I can just outright kill it. It does put her in a kind of a weird position, but I can go invisible while I'm up there. Next up is the Tinkerer with Restorative Mist to move over here and heal her a little bit, and then Noxious Vials so that she can actually get that remote spider back. I thought it might be like a cool thing to bring back in. We can try to get her in a situation again. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'd rather put her into a situation first. So what I'm going to do is Reviving Shock instead, and this is the card that I did. Reviving Shock. I felt that the curse fit well with the name, Shock. It is attack 2, the targeting 2 at range 3, cursing 2 of them. So I can, you know, curse these 2, hoping that I don't kill them. Or what I could do is move over here and curse, something like that, so that I know that the targets aren't going to die. But getting some curses out there is going to be helpful. Ooh, can't talk right now. Then up is the Sunkeeper with Burning Flash so that she can heal herself. And Practical Plans for an attack of 5. We'll see who that target is. Good. Good, good. There's no darkness for them to use, but they are going early. That means she's going to be the one that's getting attacked. And this one is going to be moving. We should still be able to do something. Oh man. Screwed up my plans, guys. But here, now we won't, let's not use light, and then it can heal itself. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's going to heal itself, so I'm okay with it. Good. Yeah, we can use that Hater Shield. Got that you had that. So this is unfortunate. I really wanted to push somebody into a position. I mean, I could push this one out there. But I'm feeling like what we can do is maybe... Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's make this attack. Cool. And now let's use ice. What we can do is move... Well, we could move here and just push this one in there, right? Because this is still going to be attacking one of them regardless, because they've gone earlier than we have. What am I confirming here? Oh, the right. Not that. What is it? Feedback loop. Now we can move up to here, and I can push that into there. It'll kill it there. And I'm okay with that. We'll still use ice because... Skip the movement. Because it'll give us experience. Might as well just use it. Confirm the target. Actually, I could push this one away too. That's interesting. because it says target all adjacent enemies. That way it's going to... How far? I can push it all the way. That's good. I can push it right back there. Because it's flying, so it can go over that obstacle. That way it only has one enemy to contend with while we deal with the rest. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. And I keep forgetting that, too, but I didn't really have the money anymore. Is there a reason to take our potion yet? I think the answer to that's no. I mean, we could take this back. That's always very helpful, but I think the answer is no for now. As for you, let's get around to here, kind of skirt around. We will be able to heal both of them now. Then 1, 2, 3, and we can curse both of them. That means that those curses can be used by the Sun Demon. But the Sun Demon attacks with advantage, so it won't be used unless it pulls both of them, of course. But all right, confirm here. We'll skip the movement, confirm the action. And now let's attack here and here. And we could actually use the weighted net. Let's do that. Let's do it on this one. I don't know what there's really no difference. So curse. Oh wow, +3. Fantastic. That is really difficult to do. What did you pull? The attack modifiers were +3 and ×2. Wow. So in either case, it was 6 because it was an attack of 2 +1 because we always get the +1. +3 or ×2 is still 6, so it doesn't matter which one you choose in that case. But great, great. Added a couple curses. Fantastic. We're doing pretty good here. Shouldn't say it, but that's why. Again, as soon as I said it. That's great. Okay. I'm not going to... Well, unless it gives me... It doesn't give me... I mean, it doesn't give me anything. So I'm just going to let this guy back here use it. So we're all full health. This one's going to be healed again. Oh, that's right. He's coming back. Well, at least it's killing things. I can't be disappointed in that. Okay, round 3. And once again, Mindthief up first with mass hysteria at 12. To try and muddle a whole bunch and into the night to go invisible. I might just move anyway. I'm not sure. Just didn't really see another option. I mean, I guess I could still use this to move 5, and then what I need to do is I want to muddle everybody. Well, except for the Sun Demon, of course. So I guess I'll go with 5. That'll give me enough movement. Yeah, let's do that. Then 20 with the Tinkerer stun shot. We'll find a good target for that, and dangerous contraption to move again. What we really need to get on this side of the room so that we're the targets of the incoming enemies more than... I mean, we can control where we're going to be and allow us to be the target for the enemy, and then maybe not be the target for the Sun Demon. We can find the best way to do that. So stun shot, and we're gonna kind of run over here and stun somebody. Then there's the Sunkeeper at 29. This is mostly just going to use the default action there. I really didn't want to, but 29 is a bit better than 39. And Daybreak, This is to move 2, possibly 4, and bless one of our friends. Let's see how that works. Okay, so they're hitting pretty hard, and this is pretty nasty. And it's too bad, actually, we're not going to be able to be... I was thinking if we can get out of range, then it can be doing some pretty nasty damage to everyone. But we really need to be in range to make sure that they're hitting us. This is some pretty heavy hitters here. But now they're infusing darkness. So we have some ways of using darkness. We need to get there. Let's definitely... Oh, we didn't need the... Well, we wanted to go before, so let's get up to about... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go here, then she's going to be the attack. She's going to... Well, we can go invisible. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go here. One, two, three, four. I need to keep counting it because I want to make sure. So we can hit all of them. Now we can make sure that they are all going to attack with disadvantage, whoever the target is going to be. Great. That one's dead. That's great too. We're doing good. We're doing good. Wow. Wow. That was really nice, actually. I'm wondering if I should go invisible. Because this one's going to be attacking... Let's take a look. They have a couple curses. And they have... Well, they have all of their +1s and the +2 and the ×2, of course. They'll always have that. At the beginning of the round, that is. But... they have some curses, so I'm not going to go invisible, and I'm hoping that they pull a curse. But we have a way of making sure that... We have a way to make sure that we can target, or we can stun one of them. But I'm seeing now that I've put myself in a situation where we might get attacked, so I do want to go invisible. Because this one will move up to attack here, and we can just stun that one, basically. And if they attack that, then it will attack that one back. But the way it is now, we would be attacked, and then it would probably attack... Well, I guess if it moved to here... Yeah, I can't chance it. Okay. Okay. Let's move over to... Let's see here. Let's do this. And then I'm going to attack this one. Okay. So that one's stunned. We know we're going to be getting hit by that one. But we have... it will be muddled anyway. Perfect. I would have liked if they pulled it for attacking the Sun Demon as well, but we can't have everything. Okay. I'm pulling an audible here because they have dark in the room. We need to be using it. It was kind of a fear of mine that we weren't going to be able to use this, and I chose it for the bottom action, but I'm glad that I brought it in. We can make that audible happen. And I think I'm going to use my boots to go all the way around. Actually, go right over... Do I need the boots? I do need the boots. So we're going to go over here so that the next enemy that's coming in, we just need to make sure that it doesn't that it's targeting us. And if it's only bringing in 2 at a time, I'm wondering if, if we're on this side, I don't think the scenario is going to be this smart. But it could be cool if we're on this side of the sun demon, then they spawn from this side. That could be cool, but I don't think it's going to be that smart. Okay. Yeah. And this way we're going to be infusing light. Oh, no. If we infuse light, we're getting attacked by this because they're going to target us too. I don't like that. No. So we're not going to infuse light because then we'd be getting hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to do it, but you know what? Let's do it. It's going to be pretty devastating, more for them than it is for us, and we're going to get hit, and we're going to get hit, and I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Let's confirm this attack. It's too late now. Another +1. That's awesome. We have ways of healing you. I'm not too worried. As for the Tinkerer, well, we'll just have to see. Cool. Well, I'm pointing at the screen, but you didn't see me. Pulled the curse right here. What did it pull for you? ×0, I assume. So all it did was just kill that thing there. Oh, we can just block most of that anyway. Oh, no, okay. It died. I'm pointing at the screen. Can you tell? Cool. Cool. Just a couple more. So Night Demon. And there's an elite coming in over here. So we have these traps. Let's make sure we use those traps on that elite coming in. Because this is 10 damage if we can push it through both. We definitely want to. Okay. Well, round 4. 6 more or 7 more rounds, but we're doing all right. Well, we're getting to a point that we need that extra defense, so we're going to be getting ready here. So first up is the Tinkerer with the Toxic Bolt. We can take somebody out probably, and then Ink Bomb to find a new position. Then we have the Mindthief with Frigid Apparition and Wretched Creature for the move, and if they bring in Dark again, we can use it. I was actually thinking of going later, just in case. And actually, let's do it that way. That way, we can find which target is going to be better, and yeah, and we'll stay invisible for a little bit longer. And if they do bring in darkness, we can use it immediately. And then the Sunkeeper, Path of Glory, and this is what I was talking about. The defensive stance with the shield 2 is a good time to do that. We're going to be seeing some more popping in over here, so let's have her basically just tank whatever comes into this for the next kind of 6 rounds while we try to figure out how to take care of the rest with the other 2. We do need to find a way to bring the Sunkeeper, the Sun Demon over here so that it's not attacking the Sunkeeper at the same time. We'll think about that. Maybe I'll just run over there, but well, they are infusing darkness, so we'll be able to use it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to bring in light, which is okay. It does need the healing, but okay. We'll be fine here. Good. It's not so good, but it's not so terrible either. Okay. So, yeah, we want to... Well, we don't have to move too far here. Now, the next question is, Do I have a way of pushing with you? I'm assuming no. The only thing I do have would be pull from the hook gun, and that would be a great place for you to stand for hook gun, but I'm not sure if I mean, I could just take a short rest and to get hook gun back. We could try for it. I think it's worth a shot anyway, and from here we can still do some damage. So let's try it out. We'll use this to poison here. We might as well use the eagle eye goggles because we have the moon earring here that we can use. Let's use them. Okay, well, we got some damage. That's all right with me. Let's now use the moon earring to get the leather armor back, the eagle eye goggles, weighted net. You know, we got some good stuff coming our way now. As for you, I was kind of thinking, you know, what are the chances of the sun demon going before me and infusing light? Oh well. I thought about it. Oh, it didn't matter. I pulled both the ×2s. I love when stuff like that happens. Now let's get the defense out. Yeah. Listen to that war cry. 3 shield here. Fantastic. We have plenty of healing here too, so if we're getting to be, you know, getting a little desperate, we can just remove defensive stance, and that removes that deduct -1 move, so we can get a little bit further. That's only if we're getting desperate, but it is an option, and it's a good option. Fantastic. You know, these puzzles are pretty fun. I enjoy the puzzles quite a bit. Let's see here. Let's go right there. Skip the movement. Let's use that to curse the enemy here. And then we'll attack. We'll use ice to stun just in case if it works. Awesome. If it doesn't die, then we at least are stunning him. Okay. So he's dead. I'm realizing right now that confirm action. Oh, okay. That we need enemies in the room, because if we have no enemies, then we have no enemies, then it's just going to be attacking us. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we have 2 more enemies now, but we really do need to make sure that it's not just hitting us the entire time. So let's go for something like this. Glorious Bolt for the attack, and then Dazzling Charge for the heal after. Heal and strengthen. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's go early. And we can figure out if we need to use this. We don't need it now, of course. But if it's going to be healing, then we want to do that. If it's going to be attacking everyone within range 4, then it's probably something we don't really want, right? Okay. Next is the Tinkerer. I am going to do this cheeky little move here where we're going to short rest. And I'm okay with that. Toxic Bolt, we'll burn it. Because I want Net Shooter and Hook Gun. And this way we can... I've positioned myself in a way that if this Night Demon does move here early and attacks the Mindthief, it's still in a position where I can pull it again, and then we'll use Net Shooter to immobilize him and run and walk away. Then we can, hit him again for the next round. However, I will go with Into the Night and Mind's Weakness. We'll just see what we can do with it. If I want to just go invisible, we have that option. Okay, I see. Well, since it's already bringing in light, I can heal myself. That's great. And they're going later, and they're not moving at all, so we could just, take a step away. Oh, actually, we're going later. And it does have Pierce. Ah. Huh. Touché. Well, that is rough. Very rough. I mean, the first attack will be fine, but the second attack could do some damage. But as I said, I think we're going to be all right. Well, I can't loot anything, so I can't confirm this action. I was considering of just walking over to here, because there's really nothing else for her to do. I could even use my boots, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then attack, so that when it does get pulled through all of this, it'll very likely die. We can use Mind's Weakness, or I can just do an attack of 2 to have the extra shield. The shield is worthless at this point, so I think I'll just use this. Let's do it. And I'll use Mind's Weakness so that we have some extra oomph here. I'll even use the Poison Dagger, sure. Okay, cool. Now it's dead. I guess the Poison Dagger was worthless, but at this point we can just... well, I'll do this real quick. Let's get rid of this. So when I take a long rest, it'll be fine. End your turn. And she'll be getting all of her equipment back, which is great. Let's attack here. We don't want to use anything. Cool. Well, I guess it's going to die here. But we'll confirm that. We still have an extra trap. That's great. We don't need to use both of the traps, right? We'll skip that action, and let's... I kind of want to just stay right there. Why not? Skip that movement. Good. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's attack. What is this doing? It's going to be moving... Right. What do I want to do here? What I could do is like go over here, and then it would attack that. Is that like the best? Oh, actually it wouldn't. Because I can only walk one space. Oh man. So it's going to be attacking for 5. I mean, it's okay. I have the iron helmet for that really nasty case, and I'm going to heal myself anyway. So let's just do this. I'll continue to tank the hits. Great. And I'll heal myself up. And strengthen too, which will be not as important, but it is removing that disadvantage attack on the Night Demon. There's no reason to use this now. I'd really like to get this stuff back, but I can do it later, probably after this hit, right? Yeah, okay, 3 damage. Okay, well, we have 2 over here, and I need a long rest, so I'm just going to take the long rest. So actually, the strengthen isn't going to be doing anything. Over here, let's go for the stun shot and dangerous contraption. Now, probably what I'll do is like hit and then run over here so that you can take a long rest as well. Yep. Target all adjacent enemies. That is too bad. Because what I could have done is, like, even if I was standing here, it would move in, but... Oh, I guess what it will do is move to here, because it's flying. So it will be able to attack 2. They're both attacking pretty hard, but at least... Yeah. This might be bad. What I might do instead is... I think what I might do instead is run it over here. One, two, three, and stun like this one, so that we're not getting too much damage on the, or too many hits. But is that really? Yeah, I keep thinking this is necessary, but honestly, it's not, right? So undo. Maybe I just want to stand here, somewhere that I can be in the middle, but not necessarily a target. And let's make this attack. How was that +3 again? That's too bad. But okay, okay. So we're not getting hit. The Mindthief isn't getting hit, and she's gonna be fine. Yeah, this one's actually attacking there. Oh wow, we're getting lucky. I'm very afraid of what that means. The push is nice because we can push him right over there. So we want to keep the pushes around for as long as possible. Into the night might actually be a good one to just toss. Mass Hysteria, we could get 2 augments. That means we could put Mind's Weakness for the +2 and Feedback Loop for the shield. That one is like my favorite combination. I know there's some other good ones. I think there's one that's like muddle and is it wound or poison? And is it even either of those? I know I'm pretty sure one of them is muddle. It could be poison and wound. I don't think so, but I think that's an X card, and I haven't brought it in, but it's a good one to have. This one's actually not too bad either. Okay. I think I'm going to drop into the night. And over here. What are we at? We're at 10 out of 18, so I could use the super healing potion now. We're going to have 4 more rounds after this. Let's use the super healing potion. So we'll be full health with 3 shields. I think that's a pretty good place to be. Oh, okay. We want that. This one we definitely want to be keeping. But I don't want to be adjacent to you when we do that. and we want to keep the movement card. So if we need to bring somebody over here, or if we need to run, we have that as an option. That one is good because of the bottom attack. It's even if we're adjacent, it doesn't matter because we're always going to be attacking with disadvantage anyway. Wow. I don't know. Path of Glory. It's like the board game. This one's a good one so that we can get rid of darkness. Practical Plans is really good too. All of these are really good, right? I've gotten to a point where I don't really know which one to get rid of with her. I mean, this one is the movement, right? So let's get rid of Tactical Order. I know that I said that one's a good one to keep, but the Tactical Order is a move of 5, so even with her defensive stance, it is a move 4. Yuck. Yucky, yucky over here. Alright, well, we were doing really well. We need to ideally kill both of them this round, and also figure out a way to start to continue controlling this night demon, this elite. These two, I have some options here. All right, well, round 7. So first up is the Mindthief with Cranium Overload for the movement and Feedback Loop to gain some shield. I think this is just my way of taking some of this blunt force onto the Mindthief instead of all onto the Sunkeeper. I think we should be fine anyway, but we'll see. Sunkeeper going as early as Foul Rathian possible with Engulfing Radiance. That should help her potentially. And Daybreak, I'm hoping that I can go early enough to consume that darkness. Finally, Tinkerer. With Tinkerer's tools, let's place that stun trap right there. Again, I'm hoping that I'm going early enough, and we have a couple stuns that we'll be able to use. We'll see who those best targets are. Nope, not early enough. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like they're going to consume light and make it dark, and then this one is going to consume dark to make it light. Fantastic. They're hitting, yep, they're going to be hitting her quite a bit, but with that shield, she is going to be fine. The Sun Demon is going to want to back up and likely hitting this one instead of me being her. Sunkeeper, there we go. When I say me, it just means the closest ally. So let's make this attack, I guess. Sure. No, don't worry about that. That's too bad. And I think what I'm gonna do is... Oh yeah, confirm. Since we have those two, they're attacking for 3. She should be fine. I'm gonna put her right in front of them. And this way, she's going to be the one taking those hits instead of the Tinkerer, but it also keeps them standing in those positions if I want them to be in those positions, right? So now, do I want to use the minor stamina potion for Cranium Overload? I do. Because we'll be able to use the top action, the top ability being kill one normal enemy, and then perform an attack 2 to all, like targeting all adjacent enemies. So we could just straight up kill this one, and if the other one spawns, it's probably going to spawn here, so we could, we'll figure it out, but that'll be a good way to go early. We can like walk away and kill one, right? We don't need to heal. Great. They are going to be doing some damage to me because of this, but I'm okay with it. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with it. Good. So I'm a little less worried. Ah, they are hurting themselves too, so that's really nice. That's nice of them. Well, actually, we might as well just use this. Why not? And should I be hitting this one hard, or should I go for the one in here? I feel like we should at least start attacking there, right? Or should I just try and kill? No. Yeah, that's why. Alright. Sweet. 6 damage. It's muddled and it's wounded. We don't want to use that yet. We'll have a really good time to use that. We don't really need this, but I feel like maybe we could move a little bit. I don't really want to get too far away. Yeah, no, let's not move at all. I mean, let's just do this, get it over with. Now I can't move. And who do we want to stun? Well, we want to... Oh, we don't want to do that now. I wanted to put it there, but because I couldn't go early enough, then, yeah, it just didn't work out. Let's see here. Well, I definitely want to just stun you outright. And I guess I don't really have to go too far. I can do this. Maybe stun... Oh, there's no reason to stun you. We can stun you. There. It's less incoming damage for next round. Now put this here. We'll maybe find a way to use it. It'll be right in the middle of the room, so we just have to find a way to... Good. Just have to find a way to make sure that we're not the ones going into it, but they're the ones going into it, right? Okay, so we have 1, 2 are stunned. We have another normal over here and another normal over here. We have 3 more rounds, including this one. All right, so round 8. Okay, well, Mindthief up first with Cranium Overload, as I was suggesting last round. Let's kill this one, and then we can attack this one for 2 because of this. Then we will run over here with our boots and push this guy right through there. We won't have to worry about it anymore. It's going to take 1 damage. Oh, that's a stun trap. I've already forgot that that's a stun trap. Of course I did. So I don't want to do that. The other option was using Empathetic Assault so that we could heal up a little bit. I like that idea. Okay. Of course, I already forgot that that's a stun trap. But we'll be able to use it next time, so... Oops. Next up is the... I keep forgetting. Tinkerer. we're already there. And I've pulled, well, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Reviving Shock and Noxious Vials. Noxious Vials will be to attack over here and poison them. I'm hoping kill one of them, right? This one. And then Reviving Shock to do a couple more attacks on this side of the room, or maybe you. And then finally Sunkeeper with Glorious Bolt for a bottom attack, and Path of Glory for a pretty major pretty major attack with advantage. But again, we are attacking at disadvantage, so it doesn't matter. Let's actually take... I guess it doesn't matter about... Oh, no. This one does matter. Let's take a later card in general, so that I'm not taking all of my quote-unquote early cards, but they're all 48 to 57 at this time, so I guess it doesn't change too much, but that stun will help out a bit more. Alright. Okay. 36. Well, we're getting attacked again by the Sun Demon, even though we're trying to get away. But the Night Demon, luckily, don't have darkness to consume, because that would be an attack of 8 and 7. But we won't have to worry about you, and we won't have to worry about you. So let's actually just... We're going to walk over here. Heal up a little bit. You're stunned. You're stunned. You're dead. Heal. And maybe you're dead, and maybe you're dead. I don't know. We'll see. Let's attack this one. It says kill one normal enemy within range 4. And then target all enemies adjacent to the killed enemy gain 1 for each enemy targeted. So we could kill this one, but I'd rather kill... I mean, this one would give us 2 experience, and it would also attack this one and this one. It would have 2, right? But I'd rather kill this one with the potential of killing that one. So that one's dead, and now... Good. That one's also dead. So that side of the room is in perfect condition. Good work, Mindthief. Now let's make sure that... Well, let's make sure that this is the right formation. We'll attack these 2. We might as well just... Let's go all out for it. We'll use the Eagle Eye Goggles so that whatever we pull, we pull. We don't take the worst of the 2. And let's go for the Minor Power Potion. Why not? We've got it. We haven't used it yet. Actually, let's not. I'm going to use that for these 2. Yeah. I didn't see what it was. One of them was, it looked like a ×2. I think it said 8, so I was confused at what was 8. That was, something happened there, but... Alright, now let's use this on you and you. I could use that, but there's no reason to do that. Sweet. Yeah, I have to say... This is way easier than before. The first time I did this. It was a nightmare. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go here because you're actually, like, dead. I don't really have to worry about you at all. I guess I can just attack you anyway? Sure. Yeah, you're dead. And there's no reason to perform this on you, so undo. Is there a reason to move anywhere? We have 2 more rounds left. So skip that movement. And what are we looking like for... So we have 1 more for chainmail. I'm not going to use this until I'm done with the chainmail, and then I can try and use the boots and the tower shield too. Yeah, we don't have to worry about you. Fantastic. Round 9. 2 more rounds left. I'll just stick with this for now because there's no reason to like go in and out at this point. To pause. It's a short video, so let's see here. Well, let's go Restorative Mist and Ink Bomb. We can use Ink Bomb on both of them, and we'll use the weighted net to make sure that that one stays there. And for you, we can use Perverse Edge to stun that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Mass Hysteria, I guess. Yeah, let's bring in the wretched creature, the giant rat. And as for you, let's go early, and I'm definitely thinking practical plans to now try and find a new location. We have a night demon coming into here and a knight over there, but I think we'll be fine over there. I'd rather put her in front of the elite. Heal 3. Good. Good. Although, I think I remember this last time. If light is there, then it's going to heal all allies. It doesn't have any allies, so it doesn't heal itself. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen. We will have to see. Yeah, so I want to do this one. Awesome. +2 times 2. Doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Let's put the rat on this side. This side isn't too scary. Tinkerer. We want that formation. We're going to use the weighted net on this one. Got that icon above it. Good. Make it. Super. We can move, and I guess let's move back here. Why not? We can heal her up 1. The Sunkeeper, that is. Yeah, see how that worked out? It says heal 3, range 3. But if it uses, and it didn't even consume it actually. Yeah, there's something weird about that, right? So it should either try to consume it, and if that fails, then it heals itself because it has no allies within range. Or it should heal itself and just consume it, and then it has no allies within range, so it doesn't work. So it's a very weird thing that happens that I think if I was playing the board game, I would say it heals itself, or it would consume light. Like it's going to do one of them, but I don't think it would do neither of them. It's a weird one, but hey, it left it for me. Actually, let's get over here. It left it for me to use, so I'll just go ahead and use it. There. You're dead too. Well, last round. All we have to do is make sure that this doesn't take a major hit, and make sure that the Tinkerer doesn't die. So we'll go pretty much early. The Tinkerer will take a short rest. like that though. Let me know what you think, and if you've done this before. Actually, if you've put a curse onto reviving shock, if you did that, I'd very much like to hear that. Or if you've never done it, if you've considered it or thought of it, just any thoughts that you might have on reviving shock with curse on it. I think it was pretty fun, and the fact that we could potentially put a third target would make this a very strong card, a very strong ability. So, all right, let's go with net shooter to make sure this one doesn't move. Actually, let's go with stun. And that. Then we can place it there. I guess it would have to move over there, wouldn't it? Oh, here we go. I can place the summon, the battle bot right there. Then I'll do this, just to go early. Is there something on the bottom that I'd like to do instead? Not really. Okay. And as for you, let's go with a stun probably. Why not? And let's use that push too. So probably not the stun. Let's go with that one. All right. Oh no, they're going invisible. Ah, well. Okay, good. It's like that one's going to be hitting me going invisible. Then this one's going to be hitting me, the Tinkerer. I'm just going to take the Tinkerer and move away. That's awesome. That is awesome. How many more do they have? Looks like 0. Yep. And then they pulled the ×2 for me for the Sunkeeper. Amazing. No! You're kidding me! You... Oh... Can't believe that. Yeah, cancel. I cannot believe that. Okay. Yeah, move here. Skip that movement. I can't believe that happened. I mean, it almost killed him. There. It's gonna... It will be attacking, but it won't be attacking the Tinkerer anymore. And yeah, just skip that attack. I do not want to see what comes out of that. But we can still do this. Undo, actually. Confirm. I know this is just fluff at this point, but a battle bot. This guy's pretty cool. I like when it starts to move, it's like looks like it's trying to type something. You should get it a keyboard. What is it typing? There we go. Just take it, whatever. All right. Well, we made it. We made it. Oh, we have both of the heal cards. Great. And I did not have... I had very low hopes for this. I was pretty sure that I'd have to do it again. I wasn't too excited about it, but we've survived the final round and we've healed everybody up to full again. We're ready for another round, and actually we're doing really well. I can't believe the rat did that. But if we would have lost because of the rat, I don't know what I would have done. But look at this, Tinkerer, most damage dealt, 64. Fantastic. Good job, little guy. Wow, this is crazy. Sunkeeper hits with a ×2 modifier 40 times, and we've done it 25 times? It's crazy. Alright. Well, not too bad. Not bad at all. But that'll do it. perk point for the Tinkerer and 5 experience for, I hope, everybody. It looks like we're getting so close. When your sight returns, the demon has gone. Return to its own realm. You think this whole experiment was a mistake when you smell burning. A map on the wall has a small hole burned through it, a spot just outside the location of the dome. You wonder if the sun demon was trying to tell you something. Cool. Just 2 more. 2 more. I want to see where this is. The dome. Well, you know what? I don't see it at all, so I think that means that was his last personal quest. We just need to do... I want to say that he is paired with the... Is it the Cragheart? That might take some time because the Cragheart has to do this one. And let's just do this real quick. And he's a level 4, so he can't even do that yet. So we have to hit level 4 for the Cragheart to do this one, and then he has to hit level 6 with the Tinkerer. I think it's the Tinkerer and the Cragheart. I could be wrong, but I think it is. So that is kind of my next goal, to work on getting the Cragheart up to level 6. Well, level 5, but also level 6. Tinker is almost there, just 1 more. Well, 2 more experience. And then also the Mindthief too, because regardless, if the Mindthief hits 6, the Cragheart hits 6, and I keep hitting that, but she's already level 7, the Spellweaver. So if we get all of these up to 6, then we'll have 2 more boss fights coming up, and that's really the goal. I'm super excited to see these boss fights. I'm hoping that I can get to the other boss fights pretty soon thereafter. I'm probably going to be playing a bit more off camera just to speed the campaign along, and I'll be leaving all of these stories for the channel as content, right? So I'll probably try and do some jobs and traveling so that we can get some extra gold. Oh, we've got like 3 gold from that. And then travel, we need to actually get to these locations. So I think I've discussed this before, but just to reiterate, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. I thought that was a pretty interesting episode, a cool puzzle, very different than what we're normally dealing with. You can let me know what you think, leave it a like or leave a comment. Again, if you tell me what you think about, where is it, Reviving Shock with this curse enhancement. It was pretty expensive, 150 gold to do this, but I'd love to think, or love to hear what you have to think about it. But with that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.